Hello everybody, I'm Anthony Liu from AZVR, Mechanical Universe. Lesson 8. Compare the geometry, load support, and safety implications of 4 common hinge types. Previous lessons covered sling tension, sling angles, heading overload, force distribution, center of gravity, load stability, tag lines, and swing provisions. Key questions: which rigging hinge should we use for a real lifting job? Loading weight alone is not enough. Hinge selections affects safety, stability, load control, sling capacity. Which is the rigging hinge? A rigging hinge is the way of a sling is connected to the load, the lifting hook. A different hinge changes how the load is supported, how the force is distributed, how stable the load will be, where sling capacity is reduced, whether the load may slip, rotate, or swimming. A good rigger asks, how heavy is the load? Where is the center of gravity? How is the load attached? Which hinge is the safest? Vertical hinge, simplest form of rigging. One sling goes directly from hook to load. Sling carries the load mainly in a vertical directions. Key points: simple and easy to apply, suitable for proper single lifting points, limited control against the rotations, limited control against the swimming. Not suitable if the load may tighten. Safety message: simple does not always mean safe. Before lifting, confirm lifting point is designed for the load. Center of gravity stays at the hook. Choke hinge, sling wrappers around the load. One end pass through the other. Sling tightens during lifting. Common use: rounded load, such as this, cylindrical loads, bound loads, loads with without direct lifting points. Key points: provide the gripping actions, can help control the load, usually reduce the sling capacity, creates stress at the choke point here. Choke point. Safety message: secure grip does not mean the full capacity. Always check manufacturer's rating. choke hinge capacity, choke points conditions here, choke point conditions, sling protections, basket hinge. Suppose the load from underneath, both sling legs carry the load. Effective when the load is balanced. Key points. Good support for balanced load. Load is shared by two sling leggers. Load must not slide out. Sling legs must stay the position. Sharp edges. Sharp edges must be protected. Center of gravity should stay under the hook. Safety message. Good support still requires good control. If the load is not balanced, it may shift, tighten, slip, fall. Two legs bridle hinge. Use the two sling legs. Attach the two sling points. Improve the balance and control. Key points. Good follows with the two lifting points. Can improve stable ability. Each leggers carries part of the load. Sling angles, here is theta, is very important. Important ruler. Smaller sling angles equals higher legger station. Safety message. A bridle hinge can improve stability, but it can also create heading overload. Overload means sling. Avoid very small sling angles. Here is avoid very small theta is very angles. An equal sling length, left, right, must be equal to each other. Unbalanced lifting points, unbalanced middle points. Side loading of hardware. How to select the right hinge. Before choosing hinge, ask, what is the load weight? Where is the center of gravity? Is the load balanced? Are there proper lifting points? Are there sharp edges? Can the load slip? What is the sling angles? What is the rated capacity in this hinge? Is tag line control required? Is there risk of a swing or rotation? Conclusion. The correct hinge is not chosen by habit. It is chosen by the engineering judgment, inspections, planning, safe work procedure. Engineering illustrations for common hinges. This illustrations compares vertical hinge, choke hinge, basket hinge, two legs bridle hinge. The drawing shows hook hook, sling, load, center of gravity, load weight, here is W showed, weight, sling tension, sling angles, here, 2 legs bridle hinge, see that. Choke point, main message: rigging is not only the field skill, it is applied to machines. Suggest the note and the image for image. Compare the geometry, load support, and safety implications of 4 common hinge types. Key safety points. Before lifting, inspect the sling and hardware. Confirm sling types. Confirm rated capacity. Check the hinge capacity. Protect sling from sharp edges. Here, protect sharp edges. Avoid small sling angles. Here, you see that. Use the tag lines when needed. Keep people away from the load path. Never stand at the suspected load. Stop the lifting if the load tightens, slips, rotates, swims unexpectedly. Behavior abnormally.